What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today what we're going to be doing here, I'm going to be showing us a demonstration how I wrap hands with the old school Mexican gauze and the knuckle pad. On the previous video we did about the hand wrap tutorial, I used the newer school hand wrap, but today we're taking it old school. Let's get to it. I start off by wrapping the wrist and I try to make sure that my hand wrap goes to the outside. Once I get to the thumb, I will explain the reason why. So I start off by wrapping here and I try to do about 9 to 10 turns depending on the size of the wrist, the size of the hand that I'm wrapping. Also depending on the length of the wrap that we're using. So with these here, we're gonna do about 9 turns. Now that I've done the turns, I go to the thumb. The reason why I came to the outside was because I'm able to, once I get to the thumb, I'm able to press it down here. If I would have come to the inside, if my wrap would have came this way, I would have to pull the thumb back here, and that could increase the possibilities of injuries. So I'm in the thumb area, so I go over the thumb, come under it, and then I go over to the wrist again, under the wrist, and back to the thumb. I do about 3 or 4 turns here, also depending on the size of the wrap that I'm using, and the size of the hand as well. Now that I've secured the thumb, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go ahead and include the knuckle pad now. When it comes to the knuckle pad, you want to make sure that you secure it well enough so it's not moving and it doesn't cause any injuries on the fighter. The knuckle pad is over the knuckles, and with the remaining piece of the wrap here, I'm gonna come under the knuckles here, and I'm gonna do about 3 to 4 turns here, so I'm able to secure the knuckles well enough. Do one in the top, come back in the middle, and do another one here at the end of the knuckle pad. I've secured the knuckle pad here, and I go on to grab the next roll of the gauze here, and I basically start off where I left off here, for the reason being that I don't wanna mess up on the wrap, and I want to make sure that I'm doing everything step by step. So I did about 4 turns here, and then I go back to the wrist here. I make this cross here, and I come under the wrist. And then once I've done that, I go to the fingers. I start by going in between the pinky and the ring, come back under the wrist to the inside of the hand, come back under the knuckles, to the inside of the hand, and I go across the wrist here. Go across the wrist, come under, in between the ring and the middle finger, under the knuckles again, go back over, make another cross to the wrist, and then I come to in between the middle and the index, and once again, I come over here. Now, instead of coming to the wrist again, what I do in this step, I secure this here. So as you can see, we have a bit of a mess when it comes to the crossings in between the fingers. So I come over here. I secure the knuckle pad a little more. All these turns that I'm doing is only to secure it a little more here. I do once again about three turns here to make sure that this is well secured. And now I come under the wrist again, over, under, over, and I'm able to finish the hand wrap. And you can just tuck it in here. Just tuck it in. It's actually very soft here. This is actually quite softer than the new school hand wrap. So it's a lot more comfortable on the skin. How does that feel? Good. Yeah, so you want to make sure you ask your fighter how it feels. At the end of the day, they're the ones wearing it, so you want to make sure that you secure their hands well enough. Those are their money makers. That's their bread and butter when it comes to boxing. So make sure the hands are always protected. That's it for this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys. A lot more boxing content is going to be coming your way. I hope that this method works for you. That's the method that was taught to me, and I was privileged to use it on myself, and my hands felt secured, and I felt also confident that my hands were not going to get injured. Like I said, more boxing content coming your way, and I hope this method works for you.